So here again the same point, P is 3, 2 and A is -2, -4. I need image P dash, image dash. Interesting if I draw 4 quadrants. Here is my point P, 3, 2. Here is my point A, -2, -4. Now the mirror is y-axis. Who will give us P dash point? Yeah, Alifia will give us. Which quadrant will P dash go to?
If I'm not wrong, quadrant 2.
It should be in quadrant 2. Very good. Can you tell me the coordinates of it?
-3, -2, -2.
-3,
-2.
in second quadrant. Why is the ordinate
2?
Should remain same, because this height is 2 units and this height is 2 units and both are in the same direction, positive, positive. Is your confusion clear, Alifia?
Yeah, it's clear.
Now, Sahas, what will be A dash? Which quadrant is A dash? A dash image will be in first quadrant. I don't think so. Y-axis is the mirror. Says it should be in fourth quadrant. The image of A should be on this side. It should be in fourth quadrant. And now what will be the coordinates of that point? Should be 2, -4. Axis are changes. Ordinate remains same. Sahas, you have a slight confusion. Is that idea clear now? Draw that. So tomorrow if you open the notebook, you should understand what we did and how it came. Yeah, if you are trying to say something. Okay. Now the little tricky to understand. I have the same Cartesian system, x-axis, y-axis, and there is a point here, P, 3, 2. Now the whole horizontal, vertical, this big mirror, I made it to one single point. I just kept a small mirror here. And I am standing at P and watching. I placed the mirror at origin. Where the coordinate axes are intersecting, there I placed. It's like a small round mirror, pointed round mirror. And I am standing at P, 3, 2 and watching. My question is, where will be my image? It's a point mirror. Now it's difficult to understand a point mirror. Kind of this one single point has a reflecting property. So don't look at mirror as something which we daily life we see it.
Sir, I think it will be the same.
Why it will be the same? It
Sir,
has to follow all the rules of mirror.
Sir, because it's a point mirror.
Yeah. So it has a reflection property.
Incident ray will be equal to the...
It will come like this. So that's what I said. This is a little difficult because you're trying to relate this to your day-to-day affairs. Start thinking scientifically and mathematically. It's like that one single point is acting like a whole mirror. It has every property that a mirror has. No exception to it. Only thing is, it's not a line kind of a thing. It's only a small pointed mirror. Single point is having all the characteristics of a mirror. That means it will also have a reflection on the other side. For origin, which is the other side, will be exactly in the opposite quadrant. If you are in first, the image will be in third. Now my point is, this point has a name 3, 2. That means if I have perpendicular, say A, then OA is 3 units and PA is 2 units. Now when I want to give a name to P dash, what I will do? I'll drop perpendicular here. So I'll say B point. Now my question is, what is P dash B and OB length? What will be OB length? Should be 3 units in the decreasing side, because as much as the distance here should be the same distance on this, and this same height will be maintained here also, but this will be in the opposite direction, that is decreasing direction. Then what should be the name of P dash? Now here, what do you observe here? Both the abscissa changes the sign. The ordinate changes the sign. So if origin acts having all characteristics of a vertical or horizontal, whatever the other mirrors are, then by reflection, abscissa will also change the sign and the ordinate also changes the sign. 3 becomes -3 and 2 becomes -2. All Bhumika, if speaking is a problem, you can type Bhumika, Milan, Sahas, Arnav, all. Yeah, I think she's back again. Alifia. Is the idea
Yeah,
of point measure clear? Yeah, understand. So let's write the third property now. A point Px, y has its image P dash minus x, minus y when reflected in or both abscissa x changes to minus x, ordinate y changes to minus y when you reflect it in origin. Wrote the statement. In support, draw this diagram, not the question. Just this diagram. Monica completed?
Yes, sir.